And I just got the new Whisper ship, and if you haven't seen my videos in the past about how to get the ship, I have been blasting it across my channel how to get it. I'm gonna go through and do one more informational video, and this is just gonna be a complete informational video on how to do pretty much everything, like everything that you need to know for the Whisper. First things first, I will show you how to get the exotic ship that I have right here. But before that, I want to show you guys how to get the Whisper mission. So first, you're gonna go over to IO, and you're gonna go to the Lost Oasis. You're gonna wait here until you have a public event, and you're gonna look for a massive taken night. If you want me to go in more detail about that later on, I can. I don't mind going back into it. As for the Whisper Heroic, do you need your sniper equipped? Do you not? You do not need your Whisper sniper equipped during the Whisper Heroic in order to get the catalyst for it. I just did the Whisper Heroic on the new Singe and I went from 70 to 94%. So it's pretty easy to get as long as you're doing it every week. Blighted Essence is what you're going to get from each chest, and by PR I meant extra percentage towards your Whisper catalyst. If anybody was kind of confused with that, that's what I meant. So Blighted Essence, how do you get that? You're gonna go into the Whisper Heroic, and you could either do two things. You can solo it, duo it, three-person it. I do not recommend soloing it or two-personing it because that takes like PC type insane warlock skill. And I'm a hunter, and it's hard for warlocks unless you're like a master, like god level. And so yeah, I definitely recommend going in with hunters. Titans do okay, warlocks do pretty bad with the jumping phases, but other than that, it's pretty easy. You're gonna just follow my steps. If you get stuck, then just rewind the video. I have Izanagi. Izanagi does amazing with blights. Definitely recommend it. Like, extremely recommend it. As for everything else, let me see. Okay. I'm going to show you how to get Blighted Essence. And Blighted Essence, you don't have to just do the Heroic to get Blighted Essence. You can run through and grab chests the same way you would grab the schematics for the Whisper ship. By opening every one of these chests, you not just get Blighted Essence towards your Whisper catalyst, but you also get it towards, you know, getting the schematic, which is very helpful. I've shown this in previous videos. I just want to cover this one more time before I completely stop recording on the Whisper Heroic. I might do a video carrying somebody through, but other than that, I don't know. After I go through and I show you how to get the schematics, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you guys some quick techniques on easier ways to get through the Whisper Heroic with a hunter. As for a warlock, I'm not sure exactly what you want. You want direction and control whenever it comes down to it. And when you're doing these, you want to spam your jump. Don't look too far down. Don't look, you know, not too far down in a way. Okay, there you go. It's going to be kind of trippy coming out of that. You're going to feel like you're standing when you're not, or when you're not standing, you're going to feel like you are. It's very confusing. As a hunter, I just jump down here and I go back up and I die, because that's something that I do. I'm not, you know, I'm still human. I make mistakes, so let's hopefully not have too many. But yeah, let's see. There we go. And you're gonna hitch a ride on this elevator. Now for Blighted Essence, it kind of corresponds with the quest, so it's not like you're going way off path. But towards the end, you will going for these chests to get extra Blighted Essence percentage towards your catalyst. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to finish off the catalyst now that I'm at 90-something%. Now, if you wear Stompies, that will happen sometimes, so be prepared. And Like I said, I'm not editing this. This is a straight stream. So, yes, I'm going to mess up from time to time. Try to time it if you can. If not, that's okay too. But sometimes what I just did there is what's normally going to happen. Spamming X to, like as a controller user, spamming X or spamming your jump, yeah, it helps, but, you know, be prepared for it to mess you over from time to time. And what's cool is the methods and stuff that I'm showing you here. If you have a good fire team and you have 2 people that are willing to go through the mission and go ahead, you can do this and get right back on track. There's a room over here on this side. Okay, I'm falling off. There we go. That you're going to want to go to grab Blighted Essence. There we go. I have included the code in my previous video on this topic on how to get the Whisper Catalyst, how to get the Whisper. I've covered everything, so if you guys have any questions at all, please comment below and I will check your comment out. Some people die at that point right there. And now instead of continuing on where you would go to do the Whisper Heroic mission, or just mission in general, you'd go this way instead. Something to know is that, yeah, masterwork, objective complete. Yeah, something to know about doing this is that when you're doing the first mission, I do not believe that these chests spawn in. I've not checked, because when you're doing the first mission, you want to get that done as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will send you straight back to orbit. I'm going to show you guys the code. Although I don't really need to do this, I'm doing this straight for video now. You guys saw that I got the catalyst at this point. The wall, this is my cheese method for the wall. Obviously, they would like you to start going this way, like way over there, and then coming this way. But if you find your own method, kudos, good job. Something that's kind of annoying doing the Whisper Heroic or just Whisper in general is that as a hunter, there is a double jump glitch going on right now where you will tend to double jump and you do not like want to. So when you take off, it'll instantly double jump, like right there. Double jump, and then you'll be using your third. Hopefully you don't have that issue. It will happen. I tend to skip this one, but I'm just gonna play it as safe as possible, show you guys everything. Now, I make this look easy, but it is definitely not as easy as I'm making it look. Alright, I have a phone call coming in. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello? How's it going? I will. Alright. I'll check it out in a little bit. Thank you. Alright, bye. Okay. Okay. Yep. Alright, love you too. Bye. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna take this method, you're gonna go this way. Now, in the normal heroic, you'd be going that way, but today, you're gonna be going this way. So, let's do this real quick. Okay, and yeah. You're gonna take this method and go this way. Now, I am soloing it. I'm doing perfectly fine on time. I have 12 minutes. But be prepared for screw-ups on the code. Now, for this, I recommend a pulse rifle. Snipers do okay if you have a good sniper. And like I said, I'm using Izanagi and a pulse rifle. I'm pulling up the code real quick. That way I can check it out and show you guys. I'm also going to leave the code in the description of the video. Give me one sec. As I have in previous videos, I just have to pull it up from my notes real quick. Okay, here we go. Now, Izanagi will one-shot each oracle. You're shooting oracles, and you have to do it in a certain order. Oracles 1 through 7, left to right. If you miss a chest, you will not have the oracle spawn in. Right now, it's showing you where each spawn is, which is cool. So let's do that. Okay, so the first code is going to be 135. And like I said before, it's going to spawn left to right. So, 1, 3, and 4, 5. And that is 6, and that is 7. Next one's going to be 4, 6, 7, 3, 1. So 4, 6, 7, 3, 1. It's going to repeat them. And by doing this code, it won't just give you the schematic, but it will also give you Blooded Essence. So 4, 6, quick. 7, 3, 1. Okay, and now let's pull up the last code. It's also very helpful to have a teammate or a team player. 731 6425. 731 6425. It will trick you, so just be patient and wait for everything to load in. 731 6425. 7 3 1 6 4 2 and 5. Just take your time, but be persistent and be quick. Move it a little bit, and let's see. Very odd. Didn't spawn in the chest. Okay, so if it doesn't work, then obviously you have to just reset it. But I gave you guys the code. The code's going to be in the description of the video as well. I'm going to pull out and I'm going to show you guys the quickest method to getting the Whisper Heroic done. I'm going to relaunch it, so let's go. Let's do that real quick. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to add this catalyst and see what it gives me for the Whisper. Okay, it says, this weapon generates orbs on multi-kills and displays the number of enemies defeated by using it. When upgraded to Masterwork, this weapon receives additional bonuses. Aiming this weapon without firing for a brief moment grants bonus range and precision damage while it remains zoomed. So that's cool. Basically, it has a big reload speed upgrade, which is kind of nice. Sniping, that's really all you can ask for. That and being steady. I love Izanagi more than Whisper because it's a primary, and if you haven't gone for it, it's a relatively easy quest if you have a team of 3 people. I did it with a hunter and a warlock that I'd found through the Bungie app. So definitely recommend going for the Whisper and Izanagi. But my top 3 weapons, which I'll probably end up making a video on pretty soon, that I use a lot, are definitely going to have to be Izanagi. I used to use Recluse a lot. It still does pretty good for PvP, but PvP, they nerfed it pretty recently actually, so definitely keep that in mind. Some weapons they do nerf in PvP and not PvE, so but they also do that with armor. Right now I'm showing you guys how to do the heroic. Now you can just spam X if you want to get through it. And be prepared for this to be very, very annoying if you're a warlock. Now you can use this to boost you off if you do it correctly. Now it will happen from like time to time. Sometimes it won't, sometimes it will. Now I've actually never... There are points in the game that I've never really... I'm gonna try this out real quick. I've never been over here. I don't know. What the heck? Pretty odd. I think there's something over there. I'm gonna explore real quick. I'll get back on track in a sec. Something else to keep in mind though is that when you're... Yeah, see? It spawned me right here. Huh. It seemed like there was a platform right there, like an invisible platform. It's almost like it's giving me a hint, but it's not. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's very odd to have a platform. Yeah, see right there. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of odd to have that, like, and not... And it's actually higher elevation than anything else. That's weird. I don't know. Back to what we were doing, though. Now, warlocks, there is a way to go that way. I am not going to do it because I know I would not survive the trip as a hunter, but, yeah. I'm just going to show you guys how to do the parkour real quick, and then I'm going to go and hop off. There we go. Okay. Now, I know that I am exploring a lot, so just use that. They will try to throw you off doing this. A lot of people end up on the next piece that I'm about to show you, run right by it, which is very common. I think that you can step on these. I think that maybe you could step and make your way all the way to the end. As for this right here, this is a dead end. Don't go that way. I stand just about here, which is about 1.5 feet above everything else. And it may give you a little barrier, but that's only because you're doing everything correctly. Jump right there and you won't have any problems. As I said before with Stompy, if you time it just right, like right here, it should be fine. I just missed that. You have snipers, so be prepared for snipers. And I'm just going to show you guys my method of getting through. The door's going to close. There we go. Alright, and now for this piece, kind of annoying, probably one of the hardest little glitch spots that you gotta get into. There you go. Now, it's not like a glitch spot to get into this area, but it is a spot that does glitch a lot. Kind of annoying and tedious. Oh, okay, so that's the little area that you'd be reaching if you went the other way we went last time. Now you can run around this, it's pretty easy. Yeah, here we go. So this should be pretty much everything that you need to know about the Whisper. Like I said, you don't need to have the Whisper sniper equipped when doing the heroic, because you know it's hard to deal with DPS with the Whisper sniper. As for all this, you do have to kill everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll return to orbit real quick. There we go. And by doing the schematic, when you get the schematic, you have to complete the Whisper heroic on every Singe, Arc, Void, and Solar. As for everything else, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a comment below if you're stuck on anything. I hope this was helpful, and